Hi, this is a project called Protest Songs where people read hip hop lyrics as poetry so that the words can be heard more and put them into context as expressions of realism from real artists' lives, and to view these people as artists, not gangsters, not criminals, the way that people have viewed hip hop as instead this gangster rap and turned it from what it was and what it is. I don't want to go into too much length here, but if you'd like to hear more of the background and the motivation behind this, please go to my first video on Life's a Bitch by Nas. Here I'll just say that this is not to replace or take the place of black voices. In fact, these are black voices just being read and put into a different context. I am, and I encourage you all to donate, protest, and any other strategies that you can think of to dismantle the systemic racism which is becoming more evident to everyone. And this is just one strategy that I have, is to revoice what these artists have already said but have gone unheard. So I'm going to let this one speak for itself. This is a little later, and I just wanted to say at no point in my life have I ever been as proud to be an American, because I've never felt that all these voices that I knew existed were being heard, and for the first time it seems like real change and real democracy is occurring. I also just wanted to share that in my hometown of Montpelier, in front of the Capitol steps, it's the capital of Vermont, people wrote Black Lives Matter, and then in the first night, overnight, it was vandalized by a racist or a group of racist people. But I kind of saw that as a good thing, because now it is the racists people, or the people that support the systemic racism passively or actively, who need to sneak around at night and vandalize and graffiti without permission, whereas beforehand it was the people who were fighting for justice. So that is a huge change in the conversation, which, as sad as the vandalization is, I think it speaks to a change in the conversation and who has a voice. So this is the Dead Prez song, Hip Hop. Starts out with fake records. It's bigger than hip hop. It's bigger than hip hop. One thing about music, when it hit, you feel no pain. White folks say it controls your brain. I know better than that. That's game. And we ready for that. 2 soldiers, head of the pack. Matter of fact, who got the gat and where my army at? Rather attack and not react. Back to beats. It don't reflect on how many records get sold. On sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Whether your project's put out on hold, in the real world, these just people with ideas. They just like me. And when the smoke and camera disappear, against the real world, it's bigger than all those fake ass records. When po folks get the millions and my woman's disrespected. If you check 1, 2, my word of advice to you is just relax. Just do what you got to do. If that don't work, then kick the facts. If you a fighter, rider, biter, flame igniter, crowd exciter, or you want to just get high, then just say it. But then if you are a liar, pants on fire, wolf crier, agent with a wire, I'm gonna know it when I play it. It's bigger than hip hop. It's bigger than hip hop. Who shot Biggie Smalls? If we don't get them, they gon' get us all. I'm down for running up on them crackers in the city hall. We ride for y'all, all my dogs stay real. Nigga, don't think these record deals gon' feed your seeds and pay your bills, because they not. MCs get a little bit of love and think they hot. talking about how much money they got. All y'all records sound the same. I'm sick of that fake thug R&B rap scenario. All day on the radio. Same scenes in the video, monotonous material. Y'all don't hear me though. These record labels slang your tapes like dope. They can be next in line and signed and still be writing rhymes and broke. You would rather have a Lexus or justice, a dream or some substance, a beamer, a necklace, or freedom. Still a nigga don't play a hate. I just stay awake. This real hip hop, and it don't stop till we get the popo off the block. They call it hip hop. It's bigger than hip hop. So that was Dead Prez song, Hip Hop, and talking about how the art and the music that they love has been transformed by record labels and fake people fronting as gangsters to make money. This is a topic that KRS-One has covered at length, and I'll link to the video below where he talks about it. It's a video called Real Men Don't Exist in Hip Hop. Thanks for watching. If you found this effective, please think about making a video of your own. Also, you can check out a link to the companion piece to this, an essay called Black Image in America. There are also links below for places to donate and ways to get involved in the continued struggle for justice and equality for all Americans. Because no American will really have justice and freedom until all Americans do.